All right, so we're going to kind of tie in some of the lifts and carries and show you how the high point ladder, throwing the ladder and extending it out works for us if you train in that function. It's quick and efficient, and it can be helped. It's very usable for a one-man operation. I'm going to have Wayne here. He's going to head and throw it on his shoulder, and I'm going to kind of talk everyone through it. So first he's going to beam the ladder, then he's going to get his hands positioned as needed for flipping. He centers it on his shoulder. He positions his hands where they need to go. It's on the right side of his body, so his right hand is going to go underneath the beam while his left hand goes to the rung. Go ahead, Wayne, you can approach the area. He's sizing up his area that he's going to drop the ladder. He's looking for overhead and ground obstructions, making sure that it's not going to impede him in any way when he goes to throw the ladder. And then he's going to cantilever the ladder down. He's going to put the feet in the ground. He's going to do what we call spiking the ladder. He's using the momentum of the ladder to push it up into the place, and then he's going to balance it. Now take note, he's already got the ladder about 4 feet off the wall. So he's going to do a raise with his halyard from 4 feet away rather than against the wall like we were taught in fire school. One more. A tip, it's 9 clicks to reach the maximum height that a 24-foot ladder will take. He gently eases it into the building then, not to damage the ladder or Station 16 today. He draws up all his rope while maintaining in contact with the ladder so it doesn't fall or slip away. He already checked to make sure that his dogs were secure, and he's going to bring the ladder back into its 6 foot away from the building in its proper climbing angle. Now he's going to secure his halyard with a clove hitch knot on the rung. All right, so we're going to go in a more in-depth look on how to tie your halyard off on the ladder. So take effect that you can't, I don't know if you can see my feet right now, but my toes are pinched into the feet of the ladder to keep it secured. We always try to maintain at least 2 to 4 points of contact on a ladder when available. So first thing you want to do is you want to draw up all your halyard from the ladder after you extended it out. I usually like to hold the rung and draw it up into that hand. From there, you're going to drop it through the rung. Pull tight on it. Pull that first section through. You made your first rotation for your clove hitch. From there, imagine you have a watch right here in your hand. You're looking at the time. You're looking away from the time now. You're going to throw the other section through, and we've created a U or a V. You're going to go in between that section you just created and pull that rope through while at the same time tightening it up. If you notice now, you throw that slack over, you've created your clove hitch. Take the rest of that slack through, tighten it up, twist the clove hitch forward. This rope will get nice and tight, and then you will come through and you'll tie your safety. And that is a properly secured halyard. Last thing he's going to do is he's going to turn the ladder to have it in position of the fly being out. Now take note that most ladder manufacturers, they only say that with fly in, fly out, there's only a 4% fail factor if it's in or out. So obviously out is their maximum safety, but if you forget for some reason or you don't have time, you got to make that grab or rescue or get up on that roof to ventilate a window or cut the roof. That having your fly in, you have a very limited problem with that. He assesses his 4 points of contact, and he's making sure that his ladder is in proper angle for climbing, and then he will butt the ladder, and the ladder is ready to climb. All right, we're going to talk about doing a beam raise or an alleyway raise. There comes times every now and again, not so much in a rule setting, but where we have a limited area to raise a ladder up, where we can't come at it from a perpendicular position. So in this segment, what Wayne's going to do is he's going to beam the ladder and then raise it parallel to the building he's extending the ladder to. Now take note that depending on what type of surface or ground you're doing this on, you needed somebody to butt the ladder, or you can do it by yourself. Luckily today we're doing it in semi-wet ground where the feet of the ladder bite into the material he's raising against. And then from here, he would go back through all his safety and other procedures he'd need to do, tying it off, making sure it's a proper climbing angle. All right, there's going to be instances where you won't have that secondary feller or female to help you raise the ladder and spike it in the air and balance it for you. So we're going to give you options to perform that technique by yourself. Today we're going to use a 6-foot roof hook and a 16-foot roof ladder. And the surface we're doing it on is going to be slick or smooth concrete or asphalt, where normally the foot of the ladder would slide against it before you were able to get it in the proper angle for raising. Wayne's going to perform this function for us today. He starts by beaming the ladder. He's going to get it in a position of comfort and confidence that he's comfortable with. He's chosen the high shoulder carry. He's going to go to the position where he plans to raise it. He's going to drop his roof hook. He's going to step on his roof hook, and he's going to put the foot of the ladder into the duck bill of the roof hook. And then he's going to raise while walking down the roof hook. Okay, to make things more hands ready, hands available, we're going to just show you how to store a couple tools on an extension ladder for carrying to a scene, whether you're assigned ventilation, VEIS, or RIT team operations. It's imperative that we try to get things to the scene as fast as possible so we don't have to backtrack and leave any equipment at the truck. That's even for the smallest of fires to the biggest of fires. So we'll start with a Halligan bar. All we have here is a 30-inch pro bar. You're going to go to the hole or rung side of the ladder. You'll slide it into place. And this is going to actually raise the ladder off the ground when I do this. You'll push the Halligan bar down. And lock it in. This is just how I remember things, but the top of the roof hook here, you have what I call the duck bill, kind of looks like a duck head, and then we have the crow's foot hook on the back here. You're going to go crow's foot hook size. You're going to go between two rungs on the ladder, down, and then you're going to rotate it into place. That crow's foot will kind of lock and put tension on the rungs, and now this ladder is ready for carrying with the tools on it, so you can leave one hand free.